Hi, this is Jethro Gallardo reporting on magnetorheological foams. First, for a brief background, magnetorheological or MR materials change their rheological properties under the presence of the magnetic field. This allows altering general properties of the material as needed, but when exposed to the magnetic field, and goes back to its original state when the field is removed. The most common MR material is the MR fluid. Magnetic particles, usually carbonyl iron, in MRFs align in the presence of the field. The strength of the bonds between the magnetized iron particles causes the viscosity of the fluid to apparently increase. The stronger the field, the more the MR fluid would resist flow. There are already several MR fluid devices, most of which are in the automotive industry, where damping is most needed. An example is an MR fluid car suspension, where a flow-through piston is variably restricted in the presence of the magnetic field, using various algorithms to correspond to the needed damping effect. MR fluid devices are limitless, provided you formulate a good algorithm. Magnetorheology has also been applied to cellular solids or foams, the most common structure for damping purposes. This is done by impregnating said foams with MR fluid. Since MR fluid resists flow in the presence of the magnetic field, this results to tunable energy of the fluid-filled cellular solid. But stability and wear of the magnetic particles are some of the issues involved in application of MR fluids. The particles settle after some time, even with the aid of surfactants, and constant movement of the particles may cause damage. MR elastomers, on the other hand, do not have these issues, since particles will be stationary in the elastomeric matrix. And so, another approach in MR cellular solid is through porous elastomers, fabricated by mixing magnetic particles, such as carbonyl iron, in the elastomer, and using a soluble solid as the matrix. These MR foams exhibit similar tunable absorption from response to an external magnetic field as MR fluid impregnated foam. Stiffening effect comes from magnetic particles polarized, exerting forces on one another, although it is still not fully understood. These MR foams have promising applications to ballistic armor, compliant when the wearer is eager to move, but stiffen on impact. In automotive components, it is possible with the right sensor system, with the right algorithm, to have magnetic field responsive headsets, minimizing the risk of whiplash-associated injury by being soft and compliant on normal driving conditions, but stiff and high energy absorbing during crash. Magnetorheological research is still very active. These are the publications where this report is based on. Again, this is Jethro Gallardo on magnetorheological foams.